A guy wrote in, and it's a good question, and I'm gonna answer it. He said, if other lawn guys went and price matched all of my clients, would I lose half of my clients? I don't know. It depends on. Listen, here's what I know. Here's what I know and love. And that will never happen. And I'm gonna tell you why that will never happen. When you go in Walmart, and I'm gonna use this example because this is one of the examples that you really just can't tell. When you go in Walmart, you can either buy great value water or you can buy what's a brand of water everybody know? Flip. In my Walmart, see, in the Walmart my mother shop at, they have Ozark Spring. The Walmart I shop at have Deer Park Spring. But both of those Walmarts have purified water. And then they have great value water. Great value making money, spring water making money, and purified water making money. So you have a client that's looking for something. If your client is looking for the best price, they're not going to go with Gibson's Lawn Service. If your client is looking for quality and consistency, they will go with Gibson's Lawn Service. And here, I'm going to give you an example. I don't give a flip if the water purified or spring. When you're thirsty, you're thirsty. To my wife, it matters. She must have spring. I said, yeah, you got to have spring right now. Go walk around the desert for 12 hours and they offer you purified water. I bet you gulp it down. See, to some guys, great value barbecue sauce tastes the same as Kraft, tastes the same as Sweet Baby. I'm gonna be honest, I can't tell the difference with no barbecue sauce. Flip it, I don't just buy the trash. Some people, we just want the grass cut and we don't care. They get the $40 guy. Some people, I'm tired of calling the $40 guy. He don't show up on time. Look, the $40 lawn guy, which is the cheap lawn guy, you can't pay him online. The cheap guy, you cannot write off all of lawn care for the year because you had to give them cash check or cash out. See, I got a few clients that got their own business, and this is how I present it. Hey, Mr. Bob, what is it you do for work? I got my own such and such business, blah, blah, blah. Well, if you want, Mr. Bob, I can write all this up. And you can use this as a business expense. It's a good idea, Gibson. That's a great idea. I got a client that owns a car lot, right? And I don't do no kind of work at his car lot. I say, Mr. Bill, if you want, I can use your property and I can write the invoice up like I'm doing work, like I'm doing lawn work at the dealership. And I can just write it up like that and you can write it off for the whole. But Gibson, that's a good idea. The cheap guy can't do that. If the cheap guy busts a window, what he gonna do? He got $600 fixed? Do we got insurance? I told y'all I got a buddy that was running his lawn business out of his personal truck, got into a car accident. The insurance company said, we're gonna give you back your premiums you paid this year, and you figure it out. He caused $30,000 in damages. You were paying $200 a month for full coverage. They wrote him a check for every 6 months your insurance renew. They wrote him a check for $1,200, told him to figure it out. You running a business out of personal vehicle, figure it out. Cold world, ain't it? It's a cold world. Forgive me if I don't want to work for cheap and free and peanuts and go out of business and not make money. Flip that, man, please.